Welcome to the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 presented by High Noon. Real vodka, real juice, only 100 calories, and I'm enjoying the drink of the summer, a lemon flavor, as you get ready to watch this first round matchup between the 7 seed SMOCKIN and the 10 seed UPTOWN BALLS. The winner of this matchup in the lemon region will take on the winner of the 2-15 matchup between Team Minahan and Gen XYZ. This year, Mark Titus has flown in from Los Angeles and will join his teammates KenJac and Donnie as they look for redemption after bowing out in round 2 last season. They're 5-2-0 on the season and possibly underseeded, and the same could be said about the 4-3-2 chaotic UPTOWN BALLS. Tommy Smokes, Glenny Balls, and Smitty are a top 3 scoring team in the league, but they fall all the way down to a 10 seed. Can one of these two teams spark a Cinderella run? It's SMOCKIN, it's UPTOWN BALLS, it's the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2, and it all continues right now. Welcome back to the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 presented by High Noon. I'm your host, Jeff D. Lowe, and we are now about to dive in to our third match of the tournament in the Lemon region. This is a big one. These are two probably underseeded teams. On my right, it is the 7 seed SMOCKIN, Donnie, KenJac, in person this year, Mark Titus.
Yes, in person, Jeff. I flew across the country to be here. We are ready. As you said, we are underseeded. We don't want to make a big deal about that. We're here now. We're gonna play the teams in front of us, but we are ready to smock the world.
With the beautiful face of One Trill Ballins on your shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
SMOCKIN, the 7 seed, was for a while in the top 6, got jumped by your mom. Another team that was maybe going to be a top 6 team, a wild team. One of the most chaotic seasons you'll ever see. 4-3-2. It feels like months ago because it was the Trista Crick cheating scandal. That match, 4-3-2, but you say you are what?
4-3-2-1.
It is UPTOWN BALLS. It's Tommy Smokes, Glenny, and Smitty looking so fleshy right now.
I'd like to address, I know how horrible I look in this hat. I don't want anyone at home thinking, oh, Tommy thinks he looks good right now. I look horrible. It's the worst. It should be impossible to look this bad in an outfit, but I do. But I'm not going to let that, distract me.
Balls looks great.
I think I look good.
You guys look good.
Someone did just call Tommy unfuckable out there, which is just the meanest compliment ever.
Can you
I look like I should have died on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Glenn, can you turn your hat around?
This is my turtle cheek.
That's an unfair advantage. Secrets.
Oh my god.
It's like hit the NOS button for his
I
hat.
think I'm gonna go. I
think we need to use that as a power up. That's going to be one of our
We gotta show Bill first, then we'll later.
No mustaches though.
No.
Yeah.
Very
Can't grow facial hair.
I
beard
got a
heavy.
little tiny mustache.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can't grow a beard. My beard
Glenny,
sucks.
how late were you? What was the state? So we're filming this obviously well before it airs. The Rangers just won last night in real time, Game 7.
Yeah.
I saw you in the office later in the night. You were so locked in, you didn't even acknowledge me. When
I don't
said
remember
hi.
that. I'm sorry. I just remember
You
I
look
was
good though.
sitting
You
there.
look like you're
Yeah, no, I freaking was. I walked to a bar after the game last night, and I was like, I can't be here. I just walked to the office and Ubered home. But I was watching highlights. I was zoned in on highlights.
You were fist pumping at your computer.
I
and
was so
ignoring me
excited.
as I said hello. SMOCKIN, you beat UPTOWN BALLS before. I do want to note, Titus, Chicago just got bounced. You said that was a little vindication for you guys. You guys were part of that White Sox Dave match.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where he cheated, yeah.
Yeah. That was.
He just played well. I want to know. Drag Dave through the mud all you want, but White Sox Dave did just have a pretty good match last night. Chicklets was nuclear. But yes, you had a little smirk.
Yeah. It was. We have to control what we can control, Jeff. So we're just going to focus on this game right here, this match right here. But at the same time, hearing about the demise of Chicago, it was a good way to start the day. We'll put it that way.
All we need is now for Yak to get fucked up in the first round, and then we're full comic rebound.
That's literally the only reason I'm here is because of last year. Being in my office as Dan just took over the entire show and is flipping me off on a screen, and there's nothing I can do because I'm in LA. So I was like, that's never going to happen
Yeah,
again.
you said
I'm
you're like,
flying
I
to New
will
York next
never.
year.
You're like, I will be here. That is not.
So here we are.
On my watch, ever gonna happen.
So Glenn,
again.
if you're going to flip me off, you got to flip me off in the flesh instead of.
Nah, I'm a respectful guy.
Tommy, flip
no
him off.
flips.
I'm our pit bull.
Did that testicle just move?
Sturdy team. I want to know, Tommy, congratulations, most improved player of season 2.
Thank you.
And an all-star.
Start a superstar.
UPTOWN BALLS, 3 overtime matches this year. SMOCKIN, very sturdy, lost a chance at the crown. 7-10, wild. These were two teams that I thought could make a deep run. One of them going home here in the first round. Winner takes on the winner of Team Minahan, the 2 seed, against the 15 seed Gen XYZ. Let's get to it. 12 rounds of trivia, 24 questions, 25th being the bonus round. You have 3 life funds. You can double up any category you want except for round 6. Cannot double up round 6, already worth 2 points. Phone a friend. You can phone anybody. If they're in the office, we'll give them a second. They'll come on in and put on a show, like Brandon Walker just did in our previous match. And then double sip presented by High Noon. You can answer any question you want 2 times. Can't use a phone a friend. Can't use a double sip on any question that is worth 2 points. Smitty, final answer guy?
Jam.
Final answer guy here?
Donnie.
Right here.
Donnie, there was some debate about that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, the Celtics just came off an amazing Game 7 win, and the Suns got their shit kicked in. So I was like, there's the karma. You got to go with Donnie.
It's a karma thing. Also, Donnie, in the United States, playing the dozen.
Oh, yeah. Feels good to be back. No
rare.
longer in Iraq or, yeah.
Not even a joke. You were in Iraq. Yeah, it's true. Here we go.
Thank you for your
Smockin,
service.
you're the 7 seed. Uptown Balls, you're the 10 seed. You guys go first every time. First category is going to be the NBA. The NBA. Here we go. Fist bumps all around. Remember, no whispering, and if you're in a steal, just speak out loud, just like a normal dozen. 35 seconds on the clock when I'm done reading the question. Uptown Balls, you are first. Here it is.
Wait.
I mean, Smockin.
Okay.
I'm turned around. It's really confusing. Following the Chris Paul trade, the Clippers tried to rebuild by signing this versatile forward to a 3-year, $65 million deal. 35 seconds on the clock.
Versatile forward. Is it not Ariza?
DeMarcus Cousins?
Is it he's not forward though, right?
No, he's not. That's a good point.
What year was that? Following the Chris Paul trade, let's say.
You have 10 seconds.
Throw it.
I think we shouldn't give him anything.
Need an answer or nothing in 5, 4,
I say we let it run
3,
out.
2. They're going to let it run out. Other side, 15 seconds.
David West,
10,
maybe?
13.
It's like David West.
This is like 2018-ish. Could this be like Paul George? He would have had a bigger contract. Or no, he went to the Thunder. No.
I thought Chris Paul went from the Clippers to the.
This is after they
the
traded away
Rockets.
Chris Paul. They
5.
tried to rebuild.
David West.
4.
I don't know.
All right, sure.
3.
I don't think
I have no idea.
2.
David West.
Correct answer is Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah.
Danilo
That was a tough one.
Former New York
Wouldn't
Nick.
Down.
Second most
Also
handsome
Italian.
player in the
Yeah.
NBA per a list I read the other day.
Other side, Uptown Balls take a 1-0 lead. In 2017, after failing to sign Kyle Lowry, the Timberwolves signed this one-time All-Star point guard for a 3-year, $57 million deal. 35 seconds on the clock for Uptown Balls, 0-0 early. 28 points.
All right, let's think who's on. All right, it's not D'Angelo Russell. Or, let's see, who else is point guards for...
Hey, he's not on the team anymore, obviously.
Well, it doesn't matter, but the Timberwolves... who were Timberwolves point guards?
I don't know who's on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Is this J.J. Barea? No, I mean, there was like a question about him recently. I think KenJac knows it.
Need an answer in 5,
Nate Robinson.
4,
J.J. Barea.
JJ Barea.
Is it Paul George?
No, I was thinking Ricky Rubio.
Rubio was already on the roster at that point, no?
Was he?
I don't think there was, because then he went to the Jazz right after
Well, it
that,
wasn't
no?
Paul George. Paul George never played for the Timberwolves.
Or no, sorry, not Paul George. Who's the
5,
Indiana
4,
point guard?
Ricky
3.
Rubio?
Yeah,
just say
Ricky Rubio.
1.
Ricky Rubio, final answer.
It is part of the one-time NBA Player of the Week when he was part of a team. It's Jeff Teague.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Remember that when they're just Player of the Week, just the
Yeah.
month, the team.
The Indiana guy, yep.
All right.
A walk's as good as
A wash.
Celebrity mashup. Here we go.
Balls.
Not yet.
King Balls.
This is for Smockin. Name the 2 celebrities in this photo.
I have the inside, I don't have the outside.
Yep, it's the dude from.
Yep. We just need the outside.
Oh,
Is that Amber Heard?
Have to pee.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
I'm holding it.
Yeah,
That's why
I
I'm
like
doing it.
that. I like that.
Nicole Kidman.
And
And
Elijah Wood. Nicole Kidman. Should I do that final answer? Or am I,
Yeah,
say yeah.
Margot, yeah, that's fine.
Margot
That's fine. I'm
Robbie.
okay with that.
I'm good if you lose on that.
Nicole Kidman, Elijah Wood, final answer.
I believe that's Blake Lively and Elijah Wood.
Blake Lively, Elijah Wood. Tommy?
Sounds good to me.
Final answer.
1-0 Uptown Balls. That is correct. Elijah Wood and Blake Lively. 1-0 to make it 2-0 Uptown Balls.
Shit.
Name the 2.
All right, I got this one.
All right, I know the outside.
Who is that dude in the middle?
I know that face.
Is
What's
that,
he in, Tommy? What's he in?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Is that Pedro Pascal? No, right?
I don't know.
I got this one.
Do we have any idea who the inside could be? That's not Johnny Depp, right? It looks.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, I think is that Antonio Banderas?
Ooh, could be.
Could be.
Brie Larson is the outside, right?
I thought it was Robbie.
Who's Captain Marvel? Oh,
That's Brie Larson.
We're all over the map with Uptown Balls. I need something.
Is that Banderas?
We'll go with
Worth a
that.
shot.
Let's go Banderas and Robbie.
Tommy,
Sounds good to me.
Antonio Banderas, Margot Robbie.
That is Orlando Bloom in the middle. And I'd like Margot Robbie, but it also could be Brie Larson.
I like Brie Larson.
Yeah, I think I'm good as Brie Larson, Orlando Bloom. You like that?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. do that,
Brie
do that.
Larson, Orlando Bloom. Final answer.
It was Margot Robbie. It's Margot Robbie and Orlando Bloom.
I would have said
Little
Margot
maybe
Robbie
some
off the bat,
sneaky
too.
defense unknowingly by Uptown Balls.
Definitely on purpose defense.
Yeah, they definitely did that on purpose. 1-0 Uptown Balls after the first round.
Orlando Bloom.
It's all right.
All right, next category is movies. Anyone want to double movies?
I feel like last time we did that and we fucked it up, didn't we? In the last dozen tournament.
Yeah.
But then we always get them right in the regular season.
I'm okay with doubling because, like I said, this is one of the few categories
Yeah.
where all three of us can contribute
What do you
theoretically.
think?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
sure.
I don't
let's
know if
get-
it's too early or what. What do you?
Let's try. I mean, we get 2 points out of it.
All right.
We're all of a sudden in the lead.
All right.
Smockin
Let's
gonna
do it.
double
Let's
for
do it.
2 points. This is it right here. Movies. 1-0 early though. Here's your movie question. The backup options to the fake movie in Argo included escapees as teachers or agricultural do-gooders, and what other option? What third option?
The backups to the fake movie. Included. I haven't watched Argo since like it came out. Fucking Alan Arkin.
Agricultural do-gooders or
That's so hard.
Red Cross workers.
Red Cross, I think that's a good fallback guess. The backup option.
10 seconds. For 2 points.
I think Red Cross might be.
5.
Red Cross.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Nurses?
I've never really seen it.
I saw one.
It could just be, I mean, this is a very tough question. Could just be like a military operation.
Did it happen last time?
I feel like
That too.
Deli workers.
I feel like nurses is like good stuff like that. Teachers, nurses.
Yeah, let's go nurses.
Nurses or medical professionals.
Time. It's the same answer. I was riding bicycles.
Right there.
Other side, double gone, but it wasn't stolen. Last year, I think it was stolen. I think that was the thing last year. Here we go, other side, movies. To make it 2-0. In Gone Girl, before murdering him at the lake house, at what type of location
Casino.
does Amy meet up with ex-boyfriend Desi?
Casino.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
Casino, final answer.
Riverboat casino. Casino. Final answer.
It's fucking Smitty. That is correct. It's Casino, 2-0.
Go.
2-0, double
Great
off the
movie.
board for
Seen it.
Smockin. The
Great
10
movie.
seed with a
Kathy
2-0
Stapleton,
lead.
though.
Next category is U.S. history, a rare smart people matchup.
But let's double this one as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to double the rest of the way?
Yeah.
Titus unlocks the rare double the game.
Let's do
category.
times zero.
Here we go, U.S. history for Smockin. Do you guys want to double U.S. history?
No.
Okay, you're the only one with a double left. Keep that in mind. Here we go, U.S. history, round 4, 2-0, still early. William E. Miller was the running mate of what post-1940 United States presidential race loser and former Arizona senator?
Post 1940. So, who lost to? It was Dewey.
Dewey, yeah. Dewey defeats Truman
So
that was post 1940.
Yeah, because it was the first election after World War II.
Yeah.
So it'd be because it was what? It was
Okay.
Dewey beats.
Yeah, Dewey beats
beat?
Truman.
All right.
Yeah.
So Truman would wait. So
It was Dewey lost to Truman.
So
So it's presidential race loser, right?
so
Yeah.
Dewey.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I guess Dewey final answer, right? So
Dewey. Final answer.
I have one name that I always guess, Barry Goldwater. He lost in 60 to JFK, I believe, or maybe
Let's go Goldwater.
it's the only
I don't
one.
know if he's Arizona. I mean, McCain was Arizona, but he didn't run with E. Miller.
Yeah, great
Okay.
point.
Goldwater.
Barry Goldwater.
That is correct, Barry Goldwater. Big pull for Tommy.
Go.
Barry Goldwater, 3-0 Uptown Balls. This is the classic Uptown Balls lead. Here we go.
It's not good. It's not good.
Here we go, other side, to make it 4-0 early.
Barry Goldwater.
Sergeant Shriver was a running mate of what post-1940 United States presidential race loser and former South Dakota senator?
All right, let's think
Pretty
losers.
sick name, Sergeant Shriver.
Only Uptown Balls.
Who'd Bush beat in 88?
No, it would have been a Democrat. Shriver.
How do we know that it's not a Democrat?
Just careful on the lead.
Yeah.
It's a little wobbly.
Sergeant, I don't know, George McGovern? He lost in 68, right?
10 seconds.
I'm just trying to think of other people.
Yeah.
You
like
guys know who these people are.
Yeah,
5.
that makes sense. McGovern, final
Sorry,
answer.
full name? I didn't
George
George
McGovern.
McGovern, final answer.
4-0, that is correct. A U.S. history sweep for Uptown Balls.
What is happening?
History doesn't remember the losers. Like,
Yeah.
I guess the Balls does.
yeah, how do you guys know all these
Music, next
losers?
category, music. 4-0, music. 10 seed with the lead. You're gonna hear a song for 2 seconds. You're gonna hear it twice off the top. I can replay it a third time, but the timer will. Here we go. This is for SMOCKIN. 35 seconds when I'm done reading the question. 3 D1 schools have Cowboys as a nickname. Oklahoma State, Wyoming, this Louisiana school.
Lafayette.
Louisiana. Okay, no, it's not Lafayette. I don't want to talk it out too much.
Oh. 15 seconds. Titus not trying to give anything away. Need an answer in 5, 4,
You gotta guess.
3.
Louisiana Tech's not the answer, but throw that out.
Louisiana Tech.
Toughness
a
on the
school
niche.
in
Other
It's not
side.
Tech, it's not Lafayette.
Was it with-
Tulane?
They're the Wave.
It's a random school in Louisiana.
Those are all the ones I
Yeah.
know. LSU, obviously not.
What's in Bedminstown? Give me
5,
Bedminstown.
4, 3,
The Grove.
2, 1.
Louisiana U.
Who is it?
McNeese State
I
Cowboys.
didn't know that was in Louisiana, to be honest.
McNeese
with
State
you.
Cowboys.
I didn't even know it existed.
Make it 7-1. This is a big one. This could be a huge
Did
lead
not
for
know
Uptown
that was
Balls.
school.
Philadelphia Eagles, 35 seconds. The Eagles selected 2 USC players in 06, D tackle Lawan Ramsey, and this round 2 offensive tackle started 31 games over 3 seasons.
Winston Justice, final answer.
That is correct, 7-1. Uptown Balls on fire in the first half. A lot of game left and a big opportunity for Smockin as we head to the bonus round.
That, boom, Winston Justice.
Time to make the donuts.
Music is the bonus round category, music.
The fact that we're going to blow this is incredible.
Usually where, this
Harley.
is very typical Uptown Balls, usually where it goes wrong. Here we go. This is the question. When I'm done reading it, your timer begins. Donnie.
smart.
Yeah.
10 seconds each side.
Yell out
First team to team with the most points after 5 rounds wins 2 points. Could be 7-3, could be 9-1. Name the 30 most streamed groups or bands of all time on Spotify.
That's scary.
Spotify.
Groups or bands only.
We're up first, right?
Timer
Beatles.
begins.
This could be like
The Beatles.
Stones.
1-0.
Rolling Stones.
Second position. Just position my fucking computer properly. Sorry, say it again.
Rolling Stones.
BTS. Big group, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I had definitely.
BTS. Final answer.
I believe they're number 1, are they?
It should be, right?
They are.
You have one you said?
I was going to say Michael Jackson.
He's,
Jackson 5, you mean?
No.
Groups are
I was going to say
5,
Fallout Boy.
4,
The
3.
Chainsmokers. The Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers.
Wow.
I'll give you a little extra time because I get no extra time there.
One Direction.
One Direction. Final answer.
3-2.
Do we have anything better than what are? Oh, what about
5,
Mumford & Sons? Mumford & Sons.
3.
Mumford & Sons.
Door is open. Door is open. You can take it here.
Boys, one of those.
Or what about like?
This is intimidating. The Chainsmokers are fifth and the Stones are really down there.
Yeah, Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters for sure, I think.
What about
5.
Coldplay?
Yeah,
Coldplay. Coldplay's safe.
Coldplay.
That is correct. Coldplay. Other side. Here we go. All right. Okay.
The Killers.
The Killers.
Or Foo
5,
Fighters. Or Foo
Red Hot
Fighters.
Chili
4.
Peppers.
3.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That is correct.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Under Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Damn.
Incorrect.
Nirvana.
No.
Who else?
You want to die on Fall Out Boy? Is that what you want to die with?
Who else do you have?
Who else did we just say?
5,
The Killers?
4,
The Black Eyed Peas.
3, 2.
Black Eyed Peas!
Sudden death. Sudden death. Sudden death.
U2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like just by the law of averages, yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
U2.
Incorrect.
Fleetwood
2
Mac?
points.
Fleetwood Mac? Yeah.
Or the Eagles?
No.
Do Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
That is 2 points for Uptown Balls. 2 points for Uptown Balls, a massive lead now, 9-1.
Stevie Nicks.
A lot of points left on the board, though. Here we go.
right?
Here's the rest of the list. 5 Seconds of Summer, AC/DC. You named a couple. Fallout Boy.
That's one guy. That's one guy.
Dragons is number 3.
Who?
5 Seconds of Summer is one person.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No, it's 5
It's five
guys.
for fighting. 5 for fighting.
Yeah.
That's one guy.
5 Seconds of Summer is 5 guys. Yeah, they're all Australian boys.
What is the neighborhood?
No,
Major Laser. Holy
That
shit.
one song.
Queen.
Yes, Sweater Weather.
Really
That is- I almost want to give KenJac 2 points for the Sweater Weather.
I was gonna die on the Fallout Boys.
Next category is geography. Geography.
All right.
Geography.
Zero
This
win.
is for Smockin. Down 8. There's been a few teams that have blown leads this large. I won't say if they're in the room or not. They are. Here we go. Geography. Down 8. Apalachicola, Vero Beach, and Sebastian are all municipalities with under 35,000 people in what state?
Vero Beach. Sounds like California.
Virginia, just because Appalachia, like, is
Yeah.
the western. Vero
Apalachicola.
Beach. Oh, but that also could be.
That's a good call. But a big
Vero
Apple.
Beach is definitely. I think that. I mean, my guess would be Virginia, but I'm not sure.
That's yeah.
I like that.
I'm
with
fine with that.
Yeah, I like that with the Apalachicola thing too.
Virginia. Final answer.
That is sunny Florida.
I thought so. I think I've been to Vero.
Vero Beach is in Florida.
Sunshine.
Sunny Florida.
Florida for official
Answer. It's where my grandparents live. That is correct. 10-1. Blowout territory now. This is to make it 11-1. Similar question. This is for Uptown Balls.
Pensacola, maybe.
Hutto, Marble Falls, and South Lake are all municipalities under 35,000 people in what state? Make it 11-1. 12 points left. It's a 9-point lead. Uptown Balls does have to
I
double.
don't think this is something KB would necessarily know, and they don't seem to know it, judging by their faces. So I'd rather save it.
South Lake. Sounds familiar.
South Lake.
Falls though sounds so like
Marble
Midwesty.
Falls, maybe like South Dakota or some shit. But there was already a South Dakota question.
South Lake. Say Louisiana.
It's also in Louisiana.
Yeah.
South
Where would have
Lake.
falls?
South Lake, Louisiana sounds like a real place. I don't know why.
All right. Hutto. That could
5.
be like
I was thinking
Cajun.
Illinois. Okay. Louisiana.
I think South Lake is where a lot of high school football guys come out of in Texas. That's the only thing
my
I can think
God.
of. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Hutto sounds like it might be Florida.
Georgia or Texas.
I thought South Lake. I think it's the. It's like a high school football.
Okay.
high-
Texas.
Texas.
Titus is correct. South Lake Carroll, that's what they're known
fucking
for.
Baker Mayfield went,
Nope,
right?
you went to Lake Travis. 10-2.
Same lake. Same lake.
10-2.
There was a lake. There was a lake.
All right, hey, wash that. Wash that.
Not out yet.
I guess we should have thought like Pensacola, Florida.
College basketball.
Apalachicola.
Yeah.
No.
College basketball next
Here
category.
we go.
This is for Smockin. College basketball down 10-2. This future NBA journeyman is second all-time at Maryland in career three-point field goals for his 2006-2010 career.
Deep lake.
That's Gravis Vasquez.
Ooh, yeah.
Gravis Vasquez. Fine.
Vasquez. Final answer.
I heard it, and that is correct. Revis Vasquez 10-3.
Blake fought someone.
We got Riggs on standby.
What's that?
Didn't Blake fight someone?
They already want to go with their phone a friend, it sounds like.
Great call.
All right, other side, 10-3. There are 10 points left. 10 points left. Here's your question. This future NBA journeyman is second all-time at Marquette in career three-point field goals for his 2002-2006 career. Itch in my ear. You're gonna think I'm giving like a sign.
Phone a friend, Riggs.
All right, they're gonna phone a friend Reeks. Is he still here?
He's here.
Do we call him or get him?
We asked him.
All right, well he'll come on in. Reeks will come on in and take the microphone. Can make it
If you hear this,
11-3.
Riggs
If he
for
gets
watching.
it.
It's definitely not Dwayne Wade, right?
All right, here
Never
comes
get Street
Reeks.
Fighters on this show.
Reeks, you were called for phone a friend. Come on in. Reeks bowed out of the tournament already, but make a little mark. I mean, I'm just commentary. It's just what happened.
Travis Diener.
Travis Diener. Final answer.
Diener.
Travis Diener. Travis Diener. Final answer.
Other side for a steal.
I believe it's Steve Novak.
Yeah, that was my idea as well.
Steve Novak. Donnie.
Steve Novak. Final answer.
Tough day for Reeks. Reeks. Oh no. Oh no.
Diener would have been. It would have been. But I don't think he played. Did Diener ever have an NBA career?
6 point lead.
Happening again.
This is.
I mean, we have the worst phone a friend percentage in the history of mankind. You're the only one that's ever gotten one
No,
right.
that was a good guess.
And then-
I'll defend Riggs. That wasn't a terrible guess.
Ask Rico if you know.
It was wrong, but it wasn't a terrible guess.
Oh my
Why we
god.
should call him
Legend.
All right, let's stay calm. Let's stay calm. We're not going to blow this, I don't think, maybe.
I said Robbie Hummel, but that
Things already getting
like very similar.
some worries in the
That's
Uptown
good
Balls
stuff,
camp.
though.
It's a 6-point lead with 9 points
have our
left.
double.
This is for Smockin. This is Major League Baseball.
Double,
Do you want to
double.
double? They
We
are
always
going to
double
double.
baseball.
They are going to
Always
double.
double
This is
baseball.
huge.
We gotta-
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is for Smockin. They're already getting the phone
I'm getting it ready. We're
If
so
it's an
bad.
old-
We're doing Chris for this.
Here we go.
If it's an older team, though, we have to call Frank.
In 2011, this Arizona outfielder was 4th in MVP voting, the only year of his career where he'd finish in the top 10.
Yeah, I got no fucking clue. Let me get Castellani.
They're going to get Castellani here. One member of out of office just completely biffed the phone a friend. Let's see how this happens here.
This Arizona
This team is down. This team's up 6 points,
so
and they're
confident,
shitting
too.
bricks right now.
He was so confident.
He was.
Yeah.
He
I was seeing.
Yo, can you come in for a question?
Points in my ears.
The U.S. history
eyes.
round. Kudos to you guys. Those were tough questions.
Chris, come on in. Chris, come on in.
Come on, Chris.
This is for Smockin.
Redemption.
Justin Upton.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
Final answer. That was confident because he knew it. It is Justin Upton. 10-5, 5-point lead.
What were those questions in our match?
This is for the win, right?
All right. Here we go. This is for 2 points. This would make it 12-5 and would give you the victory. This would give you the victory. Here we go. Uptown Balls for the win to move on as a 10 seed.
Don't throw names out there either.
In 2014, this Cleveland outfielder was 3rd in MVP voting, the only year of his career where he'd finish in the top 10, 35 seconds for 2 points.
So Grady, right?
It's doubled, so you cannot use any other lifelines.
Michael Brantley.
That's a good guess.
He didn't finish top 10 with the Astros at all.
No. That's a good guess.
That's the only one. Grady Sizemore was gone. Brantley went to the Astros in like 18 or 19, so he was definitely on the Indians for a while. Michael Brantley, I feel like
Okay, let's go with it.
Michael Brantley for the win.
Yeah, Michael Brantley for the win.
The Dogs are barking an upset. Uptown Balls moving on to the second round. It was Michael Brantley, 12-5 final score. Huge. I'll start with you, Titus. I mean, you said it out of the gates. About
You
the
know,
flag.
Jeff, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. Yeah, when it dawned on me, when I told all my friends and family what I was doing this week, they said, "What are you doing? Where are you going? And why?" The picture became clear that this was a terrible, terrible mistake, and this could only end in failure for us.
We hope to have you at the next one.
But I'll be at the next one.
Yeah.
We enjoyed our time. No, I honestly, I don't know how you guys feel. Like,
I mean, that was.
I get to go right back home to my
I will
apartment.
know. I will know. Like, not to like rub salt in the wound. That's the first time you scored below 10 all.
Yeah,
So it was like it just happened to be your worth.
The frustrating ones we lose are the ones where you go back and you're like, I should have known that. We could have pulled that one.
Yeah,
So-
once
I'll upgrade. We'll make sure you're on first class.
doubled
back.
the movie question and we had no idea.
That movie one was so
at
hard.
all,
That was so hard.
I agree.
tough.
I agree. It was the refs were bad both ways, and
Apalachicola, that sounds like Florida. We
When you hear it in
Yeah.
Also, I did
Pensacola,
realize, like, I've done a
Apalachicola.
podcast with KenJac. I don't think I've ever mentioned my grandparents' home, apparently.
I know they're from Florida. They live in Florida. I have no clue what the town
I got that one. Last year, I was accused
Yeah.
of rigging your
Beach.
match, so I don't know if that'll happen this year.
you have to make shots to win at this level, Jeff, and we simply did not do that, and we have no one. to
Well,
blame
now
but
you
ourselves.
have 3 days in New York just to get drunk.
Okay.
Let's fucking race.
Thank you to Smockin all year. Played 8 matches. Thank you very much. The 10 seed Uptown Balls moving on to the second round. We will talk to you in the post-game match in the Nooners Void here in a moment. We'll see you then. All right, welcome to the Void, the Nooners Void, our post-game match here. Snapped right into the post-game match. Uptown Balls, last year you were the play-in game, you made it to the tournament, lost in a tough one to the experts, but now here you are, second round, second straight double-digit seed to move on to the second round. The 10-seed Uptown Balls, 4-3-2-1, part of a cheating scandal. Smitty.
On the other, not that we cheated.
No. You're on the wrong side of a cheating scandal. Smitty, how do you feel? Months later.
Hey, we feel great. Shout out Tommy Smokes, MVP of the match, possibly MVP of the tournament when it's all said and done. You think we were dangerous with the hungover Balls? Just wait till we get a real well-rested.
This is the fleshiest combo of colors. This is just beige, the beige mess. Glenn, you got to be feeling good right now. Look at the face, look at the smile.
It's a great win, good time, good fun. I mean, that was good. Those questions were great. I'm happy. That was a big win.
All-time poll, Barry Goldwater. I mean,
What a name.
what a celebration too.
Shout out Mr. Simone, 11th grade AP US history teacher, drilled Barry Goldwater into our brains.
Who do you want? Gen XYZ, the 15 seed, or 2 seed Team Minahan?
Doesn't matter. We play who's ever put in front of us.
I want Minahan.
I would like to play Minahan, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Shots at the old Final Four Team Gen XYZ. Tommy, I'm going to shuffle out. Do the honors neatly, please. Or I guess Smitty will.
I'll do it. All right.
But Uptown Balls, moving on. Little more over.
I thought the arrow was supposed to be in there.
Yeah, no, it's not like a Lego. There you go. Uptown Balls moving on in the Lemon region. They will take on the winner of Minahan and Gen XYZ. Why are you stepping out? Step back in. The next match you're going to see is KFC versus Dave Portnoy for the first time ever. The 6 seed, your mom, taking on the 11 seed ZD, the first match in the Pasture Fruit region. We will see you in a little bit.